What's going on, members? So here I'm actually looking at just 30. We're able to make some profits from it on this day, beautiful Monday. But I actually wanted us to cover on what's more likely to be expected for the week to come, you understand? So I want us to take a look at just 30 just to see what we can observe from it, the longer term move, for the week and stuff, and also maybe even tomorrow what can be able to capitalize on. And most importantly, I want to walk you guys through the trade that we caught in the morning, not even morning, in the afternoon today, just to show you guys what I saw, to show you guys how I saw it, and then hopefully you'll be able to see even the management behind it. Because it's easy to catch a trade 1 2 3, but management and all those things, that's when a lot of things comes to play into part. Make sure that you are already liked and subscribed to the YouTube channel and like this video obviously, but let's get straight to it. So yeah, obviously for hours I've been looking at, let me just start off first by explaining in how I saw the setup, and then I'll get to moving forward what you can expect and stuff. So firstly, you can simply see here I actually saw it from daily at first. I saw it from daily at first, cause I remember even on the previous video I was like, guys, you need to be looking for breaks here at the resistance. So here you can simply see on the daily time frame the candlestick broke above here. So I was like, what? This broke it. It has confirmed that we're going to the upside. So that's when I was like starting to look for buys. Okay. Obviously even here with our buy situation. Okay, so you can simply see what happened here with our buys. Obviously, like I did say, this was our resistance. Candlestick ended up breaking over here. Candlestick ended up breaking over here, and then after it has broken out over here, boom, it went back to retest. So I was able to find a beautiful resistance turn into support. I'll show you guys on the smaller time frame, and then afterwards we'll just observe the markets a bit more and see what we can get from it. So here I was able to spot my resistance. Boom, it broke out, on which this was NFP. This was NFP on Friday. So also this would have been a beautiful trade for those that caught it, obviously the break, come back, retest, buy all the way to the upside. So that's what I saw. I was like, price is here. So I went low 5 minutes. As soon as we got to the 5 minutes chart, already I had seen maybe support also coming through here, like something similar to this. No, I think I had it here. I had something similar to this, and also something like along this line, something like this. But the most important thing is the fact that here we've been able to see resistance, price broke, came back to retest, went up. So now when it came back here, I was actually observing for what's the market more likely to show me or tell me. So as soon as it got here, you can simply see with the 15 minutes, but I got my entry on the 5 minutes chart. I got my entry on the 5 minutes chart. So how I got my entry is, yes, price went up, it went down. Okay, so while going up, I was able to spot this beautiful undecided candlestick. So normally, if you know about undecided candlesticks, you'd be able to see that, okay, no, this was one of the perfect entries that we caught, because we've been teach this in the 3.0. So if you don't know, you can also check out the 3.0 and find out more information about it. But price went a bit more up. I got it as soon as this candlestick closed. Boom, we bought. Price went high, done this, it went high. At this time I had scaled in and stuff with positions, but when price went down, it took me out with some positions on break even. So I was like, yo, okay, there's still more potential of price going upwards, you understand? So why not enter again? So I had more positions, I scaled in, I put in more positions, and then boom, and then price went up. As soon as price broke above here, I sent in the team we need to close profits and all these things, and not even close, we need to lock maximum profits. So we locked our profits here, but price went up, it went up. As soon as it got here, we locked our profits right here, but boom, it shot up, and at 3:30 it shot up literally till it hit our take profit. And after it hit our take profit, it went all the way down to the negatives. Like, if we didn't take profit here, then we were gonna go from holding positives to literally giving it back to the market. So I'm excited with how we're able to manage it. This trade didn't even last too long. You can simply see that I got it like around one, and then it lasted maybe 2 hours for us to hit a take profit of 9, risk reward of 9, like risking 1 to gain 9.9, close to 10. Imagine what the risk reward is. Like, this is insane, guys. Having this, meaning that even if I have 9 wrong trades in the future, I'm still safe. I'm still safe, you understand? So, and it's impossible to have like 9 round trades and like, consistently like that, especially with the strategy that I'm trading. So this has been a very beautiful trade. So let me just show you guys also with how it was shared here. You can simply see here in the team here, just by coming here, we shared it literally being close to here, 5 minutes, and I was like, guys, we're going all the way to the upside. And then this was our buy entry, stop loss, and take profits and stuff. At first we moved our stop loss to this specific number because that's when it kept on going upwards. Then secondly, we moved our we locked profits to more profits. Then we locked profits to way more profits. Like we keep on managing it. Then eventually we ended up hitting take profit on USDT. So these are one of the things that I actually love about this pair. Like, once you've been able to spot it and once you got it, then there's a high chance of you being able to just move forward with all this knowledge that's going to help you succeed in the markets now. Okay, so let's start off first by seeing what I'm seeing. So right here, so take a look at this resistance area right here. Now we've got the resistance, price couldn't break, price couldn't break, price couldn't break, price couldn't break, boom, boom, couldn't break. Yeah, it closed above every other candle before and even weeks before that. So this was a clear breakout name. So I saw, okay, we broke to the upside. That makes perfect sense. And one thing that I like is that you can see impulse move correction right here, and then the next impulse leg that I was anticipating. So let's go down on the 4-hour chart. Let's go down on the 4-hour chart. Obviously, if I'm able to draw my lines, like, you'd be seeing something similar to, with this. Maybe something similar to, right here. Yeah. So we'll be seeing something similar to this, obviously impulse leg to the upside. Then what we can see now is that price may be first touch. This could be our second touch. This could maybe be our third touch, and then it could push price downwards and then push price upwards. So now while doing this, I'm trying to show you guys that you need to open up your mind to different types of scenarios and different types of opportunities. Don't just look for buys because you saw a bigger buy movement. Find out that it can just give us that beautiful retest on which you can still capitalize from. So it's nothing wrong with that, you understand? So, but right now I'm actually looking for, I'll show you guys what I'm looking for. Okay, so that's on the 4-hour time frame. Now going to the 60-minute time frame. Just like this, price obviously give us this beautiful pattern right here. You can see this beautiful pattern right here that we capitalized from today. Knowing your patterns actually does help, guys. So if you haven't got your patterns yet and stuff, make sure that you master them then, because otherwise you can get everything, you can get all indicators, you can get everything that you need, but because you haven't got the pattern, being able to recognize a pattern or being able to identify a pattern, it's going to be hard of you to be able to see the next future movements after a correction. Remember, the market moves in 3 phases: impulse, correction, impulse. So if you're able to see this impulse, then the correction is going to be able to tell you if you're going upwards or downwards or all these things. So be able to make sure that you've got that under your sleeves, just so you're able to have a lot of different ways to tackle the market. So normally, what patterns would say? They would say that obviously for something similar to this, prices to obviously impulse correction, and the next impulsive leg might as well be as long as the first impulse leg. So there's a high chance of this going all the way to price pushing all the way to maybe 35. Let's put this level here. I believe we'll get there sometime soon. 356 or 20. Let's say 35620, somewhere around those numbers there. But now coming back on the 15-minute, seeing how we can tackle this. Okay. So with this one here, you can simply see what's already happening. Someone else would say left shoulder, head, right shoulder, yeah. On each, perfect. Nothing wrong with this. With especially trading USDT, there's a high chance of this happening. This left shoulder, head, and everything happening out. So that's also a beautiful way to see it. But take a look at what's actually happening here. This is also an impulsive leg. This is also a corrective leg. So with this one here, it's easy. You just place pattern just like this, be able to spot what pattern. Obviously it's a continuation pattern to the upside. I'm observing my candlesticks. Let me just zoom in and see my candlesticks. Observing my candlesticks, you can simply see this 15-minute candlestick already has closed above. So what can happen to is that this can also be a buy entry, but for now I'll just stay off the markets for now because it's a bit too late for me to be placing trades. I know my terms, I've got my terms, but I'm in the markets. So this could also be beautiful, and then knowing that you're coming first take profit is, let's see if first take profit is actually worth it. If it's not, then we'll have to stay away from it, but I believe it is. First take profit obviously is here, or yes, 3.5. We're risking 1 in order to gain 3.5, which is amazing, so I'd go with that. So that's actually what I was actually seeing with the USDT. So remember, what the very first thing, this is what's more likely to happen now, price pushing upwards. But one thing that I'm more likely to wait for is tomorrow's move. Maybe if price can break above here, price pushes, breaks above here, confirms my head and shoulders, and then comes back for a retest somewhere around this area. Once it comes back for a retest somewhere around this area, I'll take this buy happy, and then I'll go all the way to the upside with it, knowing that I'm looking at the bigger picture instead of just, you know, what's more likely to happen now, 1, 2, 3. I'm looking at the bigger picture and stuff. So just by recapping, guys, remember, a quick recap. So I move my charts and stuff every now and then. Whenever I open the charts, I clean my charts and then I reanalyze and stuff, just so I'm able to get that new feeling, enter the markets with not, you know, previous mindsets of what's more likely to happen and stuff, but actually moving forward with way forwards. So recap, price can as well come to the upside, double top, hit our take profit, that buy that I showed you now, hit our take profit and then go down, give us a third touch and then continue going upwards. That can also happen. You need to be on the lookout with what's more likely to happen. But as long as you can capitalize on this short movement upwards, as soon as price gets it, then you will start observing what's more likely, what the market is actually saying. Did it get there impulsively? Is it not correct? Because now you can see the DS, it's going down, but see how it's going down. It's not impulsive. These candles are just, it's like they're trying out or something. They're not too impulsively going to the downside. So let's just spot this out, coming to the 16-minute. That's what actually helped me be able to spot this beautiful buy. Coming to the 60-minute, same thing, beautiful double bottom, first, second, and this is just like amazing. Like obviously it's not one of those clean double bottoms and stuff, but you can simply see price gave us, like, even now this was like, you know, let's say a low, price gave us like, you know, close to a higher low, a higher high, a higher low here. Let me show you guys if you can see clearly. A higher high, higher low, and then once it breaks above here, obviously it's another confirmation to go to the upside. Okay, keep on pressing this escape button, but that's what I'm seeing for USDT, guys. For now, this is what I'm looking at. I'll just be a bit more patient with it. Fortunately, we're able to capitalize on it today, meaning that, like, you know, I'll wait for tomorrow. You know, there'll still be more opportunities to the upside. Like, I mean, this daily candlestick closed with buyers, this one here closed with buyers too. So this one here, I believe that can still close with buyers, and we can still continue closing with buyers for the week. But share with me what you guys are thinking, share with me what you guys are seeing. Make sure that you're in our public Discord group where you'll be able to engage and interact with other members that are, you know, that you don't have to pay a single cent. All you have to do is just make sure that you click the link below, become a part of become a member in the public group of the Discord, now our Discord public group. And then, you know, when we share setups, when we, you know, speak of things, you can even be able to interact and engage with others. So those are one of the things that I actually love about it. And most importantly, you will learn a bit more quicker, because the most important thing is to learn what price is telling us, not what we think we want to see, or not what we think you know, the market is trying to show us and stuff, but instead we have to look at what price is telling us. But I think that's it for today, guys. For this video here, I'll just leave it here, then I'll keep on updating you guys with the progress during the week. See you in the next video. So boy, this one more to be, make sure that you like, subscribe, do all those things. I'll see you in the next video.